here. I'll start in like 3 minutes. Pepper. You good girl. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. You can stay up here if you want to commentate with me. But I gotta go get the controller. I gotta go get the controller in a minute. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Guess not. Stage fright. Okay. Oh, she may be back. She had to get a drink of water. No, she's not jumping up here. Just about. Getting the controller right now. Start. Whoop, you're crazy. You're being crazy. Come on, come. She was already up here a minute ago. Hey. Come on. I'm laying back. Go lay back out. Go on. Are you commentating with me? Is that what's going on? I wasn't aware of this change in the script. I'm not supposed to lose. Where's the script? Ha! My weed senses are tingling. It's 4:20 somewhere. Oops. There we go. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Dark Souls 3, the stream edition. Last time... Okay, see you guys later. That was basically what happened last time. No. Last time we fought and defeated the Nameless King and then decided it would be a good idea to take care of a few small errands and then head to the Ring City, but we're not in the Ring City quite yet. We're in the Dreg Heap. And we need to continue with the Dreg Heap today in order to make our way to the Ring City proper. So that is where we are going to be going. Was there anything I needed to take care of before I got started here today? I could sell that Divine Blessing. Or I could buy a Hidden Blessing. I could do that. Instead, I think I got everything I need. All the +5 stuff that I needed to. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, cool. Hey, Conker, how's it going? So, I'm gonna do... Let's see, how about large arrows and feather arrows there? And we'll hold on to the other arrows in case I need to do some more craziness with arrows. I think I'm gonna allot my Estus differently, though. We'll do 13 and 2, I think. Oh, I already have it 13 and 2. Okay. I forgot. I think I already said it that way. Okay. So we'll do this. to replenish our stuff. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm all done with work for the day, so that's good. I got work tomorrow, and then I have one final essay to finish up. I think I mentioned this on Wednesday, but as soon as that essay is done, I'm done with this term, this semester. And that is why I'm not streaming this weekend, because I'm going to be taking care of that. And then I just got to remember tomorrow when I get home from work to put the schedule for next week on Twitch and Twitter and everywhere else. So as long as I remember that, I think we'll be fine. Anyway, I think we're good. Let's go to Earth Peak Ruins and see where we're going to go from there. Such a strange setting compared to, you know, the rest of the game. It's just like, I don't know, it's just something about the area that just makes it seem really weird. Can I still set this on fire? Or is it burnt out already? Let's see. Nope, it's burnt out. Welp. Okay, good. Good. That's good. Plugging right along then, so you should be done in not too long. How you feeling about your finals there? Are you think you're going to be pretty good, or are you still kind of working on everything with them? Ooh, well. What's over there though? Well, I can get over there without too much trouble, so... Geronimo! I don't know what these guys do, but black fire bombs. Bye, guys. See if you can get me from here. Get on there. There you go. You cannot outsmart me, Tix. I have the high ground. Or is that the windmill that got burnt out? I don't know. Yeah, I find that is similar for me, man. I feel like it's... The finals, I feel like I'm usually okay on, but the essays I'm usually kind of like stressing a little bit more about. I'm sure you'll do fine. Just, you know, make sure you reread everything. Make sure that you're double checking to make sure that your point is fairly clear. All that other good stuff. And I'm sure you'll do good. I think I die here. I hear an angel. Welp. This is gonna go poorly. Can I get back up here? Of course not. Well, okay. See ya. So yeah, just make sure you're proofreading everything. Make sure that you... I find that when I type out my essays, it's easier for me to proofread them if I read them aloud. And as long as it sounds like I can say the point properly when I'm speaking it out loud, then I know that I conveyed the point properly in text as well. So I don't know if that might help, but that's my pro tip. It's helped me when I write my essays. So just read it aloud, or, you know, to yourself, but read it in such a way that you would be like actually saying it out loud, like you were giving a speech almost, and just see how it sounds from there. How do I get that? Can I shoot it with a bow? No, those bodies never move. Why would that change now? Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, it's a tip I got early on in college, and it's served me well through the entire time that I've been doing college work. So these guys can't see me while I'm like this, and that's probably for the best because, you know, I wonder if I can wiggle my way around here somewhat. Probably not. Let's get under cover here. Good luck with that. Is that a gray rat he just killed? Good lord, man. Sucks to suck, gray rat. Find some more cover, like back here, maybe. I think there's an item around here somewhere that I saw up on the balcony there, but... Oh, speaking of gray rats. You'll blow my cover! Damn it. I think the item was back up that way. Maybe we'll go back and get it in a moment. First, Desert Pyromancer garb. I think it's behind that rock there, so I'm gonna head back that way. One of these rocks, anyway. Aha! Titanite chunk. Okay. Don't really need that, but that's cool. I don't really know which direction it's trying to push me towards, but I think that's the next part right there, that little dilapidated house there. So, how's my... Okay, we need some Ashen Estus. Remember, Raiden, this is a stealth mission. I'm so gonna die. Okay, let's get the stamina back. More Titanite chunks. Can I... Whoa! Well, alrighty then. And make a break for this opening here. Some... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. Hey, Gray Rat. Ow. And stand still, you little asshole! For fuck's sake. Well. It's a good thing that this stuff isn't destructible, or I might be in a little bit of trouble here. Eh. Eh. Oh. Oh, God. Okay. Really? Oh, I don't know what that is, but it's cursing me. Ah! Oh, hello, boys. Purple moss clump, thank you. Maybe up here? Gonna have to run for my life here a little bit, because I don't think this guy likes me too much. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Come back for it. Ring of Favor +3, yeah! Can you kill the gray rat behind me there, Mr. Angel? I would appreciate it. Ow, tighten the chunk. Okay, well, ow. Oh, that's not good. Just need more Estus. Need more Estus! Damn it. Ow, ow. Okay. I think we're a little... Oh, nope, we're not a little. Run through the curse. And run this way. I don't know if where I'm going is the actual correct way to go or not, but doing it anyway. I was gonna say, wow, really? Don't swing over his head. Rhythm stones. Oh boy. Now who are you? Hold on. Ow. Okay, let's see. The Pyromancer is still doing whatever she does. Or he. I'm not judging, but I wouldn't be wearing women's garb if I was male. Ow. Flame Fan. Oh god. Does lots of damage. Would you move? Thank you. When are you gonna run out of FP? That's not worth it. That combustion. She tried to parry me, jerk. Oh god. Alright, well, bye. I got what I wanted out of this exchange. How about you? She's still following me. Sort of. Desert Pyromancer Hood. Okay. Oh god. Just gotta bob and weave. Bob and ow. That's not bobbing. Oh god. Where do I go? Down here? Whee! Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna agree with you on this one, but, you know, just because I'd die otherwise, so. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Within the Earthen Peak ruins. Okay, so now what? What will you have me do this time, Gale? Take the plunge, you won't die. This is the only one that said you won't die. Maybe you should have, what's it called? Said that the first time you jumped down. I jumped down there. Like the very first plunge that I took. Maybe it would have made a little more sense that I was taking the plunge then. This is the boss, by the way. And this is the one that's vulnerable to bleeding. So we going quick step, boys! Grass Crest Shield. Estus Ring. And here we go. Plunging attack! Hey-ya! Oh, nothing's down there. Damn. Well. Oh, okay, cool. There are two demons, and if I see purplish flames on the thing, that probably means bad things for me. I thought they were vulnerable, but ow. Holy shit. Perhaps they're not as vulnerable as I thought. Or maybe I'm just not hitting them enough. You never know. I'm sure we'll see as the boss fight goes on. The point of that fight is that they have a ton of health, so that was why, and they're resistant to most types of damage, so that's why I kind of packed up this bandit's knife to make them bleed. But if I'm doing more damage overall with the sword, even though they resist that, then maybe I should just switch back to that. I don't know. We'll see. See you, Gale. Where are my souls? Yeah. So basically, this is the hardest part, is the first phase, because there's two of them, so like, that's where things get tricky. Ow. Okay, well, I need to get away. Oh god. So I gotta keep them in my radar here a little bit, and that would make things a little easier. Okay, so I think the idea here is that the one that's glowing is the one that's gonna be... Oh, there we go, bleed. One of them bled. Oh god, ow. Oh, that toxifies, holy shit. That ain't good. Run! I need a poison bite ring or something. Probably help. Oh, nope. See, there's the bleed. Okay then. But yeah, the one that's glowing is the one that's on offense more. So you want to keep an eye out for that, and then whoop. Just try to focus on the one that's on fire, basically. Once we get one dead, we should be fine. It's just a matter of finally getting one of them dead. Okay, there's the bleed. Get out of there, so I don't get toxified. Oh, okay. Roll into that. There we go. Good thing about the bandit's knife is that it takes almost no stamina to use it, so I can roll like a maniac while I'm at it. Okay, so now they're both on melee, so I need to stay away from them both. Just try to create some distance, basically, until one of them burns out. And then, once one of them burns out, we'll continue fighting them. Because this just wouldn't work out. Like, there's... this just would not work out. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. So the other one burnt out now. Watch for that swipe there. Through them. Okay, I got one. Ow. No, I didn't. Never mind. Ow. Holy shit. Okay. Is he just barely not dead, or like what? Yeah, he was just barely not dead. Okay, now. Okay. He's unhappy. I mean, I'd be unhappy too if he killed my friend. Just get pot shots in where I can here. Off he goes. Once. This works. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Why is his lock-on not going away? Oh, piss. So here's phase 2. It's a little a little trickier. Ow. Because he's on fire. I mean, it's mostly the same attacks, really, but as you can see, he has a ton of health, and that's why we have the Bandit's Knife, because, oh god. Let's get out from there. Because the more he bleeds... Oh, okay, well. Okay, well then, hold on. Yeah, the more he bleeds, the better off we'll be. Ow. Did you just kill me? Yep. Oh, great. But you can see my general strategy there is to try to keep them separate phase 1, kill them one at a time, get them alone, and then just fight Demon Prince. And as long as we fight him and don't, you know, get ourselves massacred like just there, we'll be fine. As long as I don't have to deal with angels shooting arrows at me while this is all going on, we should be in good shape. Okay. So, perhaps Black Knight Shield would be in order here, and I should just use Green Blossom. I did start this recording off by eating weed, so I mean, maybe that would be for the better. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Because we're not really trying to inflict damage with the knife, we're trying to bleed them with the knife, so I think that should work out just fine. Where are my shells? There are my souls. Okay, they're both going crazy, so... here they come. Okay, one of them burnt out, so now this one. Slide, come this way. Oop. Now, get me out of here. Okay. Still on toxic. Hold up. Okay. Okay. That, then... are they both burnt out now? A perfect opportunity to deal some damage. I should be just attacking one of them, but, you know. It's alright. Okay, so he's on melee now. He's on range. So just top myself off here real quick. Okay, now they're both going crazy. So, now is when we run away. Oh god. I'm stuck! When are you gonna run out and fall apart? Okay, there we go. Now you, my friend. Oh god, toxic. Okay, well, I brought some moss clumps, but I might be hard-pressed to use them. Okay. That's okay, we'll just micromanage it, that's all. Actually, I don't know why I'm dodging that. It doesn't do anything to me now that I'm toxified. Friend comes back. Should have been paying more attention to my HP is what I should have been doing. Okay, well. There's that. Now. Let's see. 5, 6. Big slam. Slide. Heal soon. There we go. Now, blooming moss clump. Thank you. I'm gonna use that divine blessing too. Okay. I shouldn't have taken a break yesterday. I shouldn't have taken the day off. My eyes are burning. Just like him. His whole body's burning though, so I imagine it's slightly more painful. Speaking of painful. Fuck me. Oh. Okay, gotta roll to the side. Gotcha. You're gonna have to slow down with that. Okay. Is that another? No. Ow. I was gonna say, where'd he go? Well, I think I have my answer now. Yeah, this Black Knight shield's working out, I think. Oop, wait. Visceral attack! Hoodia! That did nothing, but that's okay. Oh, well. And Laser! Inside before the laser pews me. Okay. Back up. Go. Aha. Okay. Ooh. Nope, I thought he was backstepping for a visceral, but nope. Ow! Caught me in the last frame of it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I need to blow my nose real quick. Ugh. So I would not recommend dodging away, because it's not really helpful. What I am going to do is I am going to put that Blooming Blossom on my quick select so that I have access to it exactly when I need it, which is during the fight. There we go. I was getting close, yeah. I probably could have bled him a couple more times and I would have been good, but I turned my back on him and, well, if you turn your back on a boss, you know what happens. Oop, come back, chat. That, by the way, was a quick step right there that I just did, so. Oop. So yeah, rolling into him seems to be the best way to handle his attacks there. I say as I get whomped. I'm pretty sure that means, yep. Okay, both on offense, so run circles. Oh, he burned himself out, okay. I don't know if this one's more susceptible to bleed or what, but ow. Ow again. I'm just messing up the timing here. Hold on. It's trying not to get toxified as well. So that's probably what's messing me up. Caught a little piece of that. And he's burnt out. Right? Yes. Okay. Is he down for a... Yes, he is! Sweet. Big Visceral! Okay, the other guy's on fire, though, so I should probably run. 5, 6, big attack, slide, and go. I was gonna go after him, but no. And I mean, it's not like the other one can't melee, but it's just that he's a lot less dangerous with the melee. Okay, well. I'm getting out of here. That looks like a safer route if I go this way. you're burnt out now, so that's good. Oh god. Big slide. Okay. I'll go get my souls in a minute. I don't really need them for anything, so... Okay, got him. Sweet. I'll go get him while I'm waiting for him to be done burnt out. Well, actually, I shouldn't really be waiting for him to be done being burnt out, should I? I should be running in. Never mind. Yeah, basically they go down for a critical attack like that simply because I'm hitting them so many times in succession. So, it's like with the Nameless King's mount. The Nameless King's mount, as long as you hit it with enough arrows, it pretty much just fell over on you. So, just try and get in as many attacks as I can. That's why you see me sometimes get a little dangerous with my attacks there, is because I know that if I get in there for long enough, I can just do that to them. So now we just need to do the same thing to the Demon Prince, and then we'll be good. I would go in and start stabbing him with this thing, but I get the feeling if I did, that would hurt me a lot. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, still got hit by it. It's okay, though. Dodge to the side. Okay. Leave some lava. Very good. He's backing up. Then do that. Laser. Laser! Here's my opportunity for big attacks here. Okay, back up. Go back in. Oop. Oh god. Okay. We've established that I'm not supposed to dodge away from him, and I'm still dodging away from him. Like a dumbass. Not get stuck on your face there for just a quick second. Oop. Ow. Oof. Okay, well, I'm glad the Estus worked. Is he lasering? Yeah, he's lasering. Run in. Behind him. Wait for the big thing. That messes me up all the time, though. Yep. See, that messes me up all the time because I keep thinking I hear him getting knocked over for a visceral, and then I start to let my guard down, so I gotta not do that. As long as I keep my guard up, I should be okay. It's just a matter of getting in there and dealing enough damage to him when I have the opportunity. And always, always, always staying between his legs, because the front of his body is where we always run into problems. I could also go get the Flamestone Plate Ring if this is giving me some trouble. I don't remember where it is, the Flamestone Plate Ring, so I'm going to have to go find it, but that's okay. I think we should be fine. Although, really, Flamestone Plate Ring is probably a good thing to grab anyway. It's good against some bosses coming up here, so. The other guys, yep. I'm getting out of here. You can't make me stay! Oh god. Roll! Roll! Okay. And burnt out. Should really save that attack for when I'm like right on top of you guys, because you're burning yourselves out for nothing. Oh. Ow. Ooh. Caught me at the end of that. Now seems like a golden opportunity. Where are my souls? Ah, here. Maybe I should wait and make sure they're not gonna like. Okay. They're burned out. There's that. Oof. I hear the other one. Oh, the other one's getting crazy. Okay. Hey, you do that, man. You do you. Don't want to roll into that toxic there. Come back here. It's getting crazy. Okay. I'm running. Escape route for ourselves here. This way. He's burning himself out. He's doing his big attack. Let's get in there. Now for your Bretta. I'm gonna top myself off again. Okay. So I can get over my souls there a little bit. Souls over here. Okay. Yeah, we'll top ourselves off here real quick. I might need to go get more Estus too. That might be a better idea. I'm not too close to him, am I? Okay, I don't think so, but... Well, anyway. Oop. Still getting hit a little. Guess it's not that bad, though. I didn't get hit by the brunt of his attack there, so... Also, that happened. Laser? Probably. Yep. Back up. doing?
Oop, there we go. Stab him, you idiot. There you go. Not bad. Now what you got for me? Laser. Oh, yeah. Back up. Where'd he go? Okay. God. Oh, no! I was blocking that. No. Okay. That's unfortunate. I keep getting close. Maybe I should create an opportunity for healing instead of just trying to panic heal there, because when I panic heal, it seems like I get it right as he's attacking, and then it just sort of, what's it called? Bites me in the ass, so. Okay. Long boss fight, too, so that is not helping me any. I'll probably play like hot garbage for the rest of the night because it's such a long boss fight, so it's taking my endurance right away from me. Okay, big swing. Get in there. Body. Have fun with those. Don't want to be there. Anywhere but there. Oh. Ow. A little too close to the both of them for my own comfort, but yeah. Ah. They're both burnt out good. Ooh. Well, if you're gonna give me the opportunity, then sure, I'll take it. Swing, slide. That guy's right behind me. They're being awfully aggressive this time. Oh god. Pardonnez-moi. Attack spike.
Gonna have to go pick up some more purple moss after this. And the other one's going crazy, so... Uh-oh. How about instead of doing that one, you do your big slam? Thank you. Well, hold on. Let's get out of the splash zone there. Okay. Okay. That's that. Now, how about we do this? Just to get a little extra damage on him. It did 0 damage to him. Well. Where you can dodge, where you'll dodge that. Like, actually dodge that, huh? Swoop! Laser? Laser. See, I don't know if I can get away from that. I find my finger falling off the controller a lot this session for some reason, like the control stick when I'm trying to maneuver. I don't know why. Okay. Laser. Oh god. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh. I didn't dodge that properly. Oh, my eyeballs. Okay. Ugh. Alright. Let's go get some more moss. Although I don't think I have enough souls to get any moss right now. So, let's see. Did I pick up any? No, I did not. Okay, we'll go get some. How can I get some? I can do this. Probably sell. I got 28 embers. I can probably sell a few. How much are blooming moss clumps? Anyway, what's the going price for one of those? 1,000. Okay, I can sell 8 of these. Yep. And then buy 8 of these.
Ashen 1.
And then we'll never have to worry about it again. Because I should have him beat before I use 8 blooming purple moss clumps. More Estus, please. Thank you. Honestly, I don't think I need the Estus, but it's just there to be sure. Okay, so let's see here. Dark Souls 3. Oops. Flame, stone plate, ring. Ooh, esquisse. Undead settlement. Go through first house to reach evangelists and worshippers. Hang right. Before going into the house, break some boxes. Find a path skirting the house to the right. Keep following the peninsula over the roofs. Ring is on a corpse, but must be cut down because of the position of the tree. The corpse falls below the cliff. Backtrack to leave the regular entrance to the tower. Don't homeward, go into the shortened end. If the area reloads, the corpse will again be cut from the tree. It's possible to cut it so it doesn't fall, but you have to carefully edge out so when you swing your sword, the corpse is knocked back onto the cliff. Is that worth? I think I'll just Ember when we get to that point in the fight. I'll just use an Ember to give myself a little bit of extra HP and do a little bit of extra dodging. Or actually, do I have Flash Sweat? I think I have Flash Sweat. I could always use that. Organize storage, put those away. Yeah, Flash Sweat right here. Sweet. So we'll just use Flash Sweat and a Pyromancy Glove. Why the hell not? I think it's... yes. Tune Flash Sweat. That should help us a little bit. Alright, let's give it another shot. This is another one of those fights. It's kind of like the Frida fight, which is, it seems to be a pattern here. I'm starting to notice a trend where the DLC fights are more about testing your endurance than they are about I mean, there's skill involved, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't be able to beat the boss, but it's more about being able to do those things without messing up consistently on a number of occasions. So we'll see if I can manage that properly, and then we'll go from there. Souls are... oh, I deny. Get underneath you. Oh god. Ow. This is bad. This is very bad. Okay. Well, he made it out somewhat alive. And he's burned out. So that's a thing. Next. Oh. Friggin' hitboxes. Double burnout. I'll take those iframes, thank you. Okay, you're going crazy next. Come over here, give me a hug.
shit. Okay, well. Burn out, please. That. Okay. I'm counting on that having AoE, so I'm not gonna bother. But yeah, as you can see, well, those don't do terrible damage, I suppose. Maybe it's just Demon Prince that it's bad to use everything else on. Get in there. Hooah! I'm backing off because I know that that's going to get bad. Let's Ember up. Get that extra HP. I didn't equip the Pyromancy Flame. That's okay. I probably had ample opportunity here to do it, but that's okay as well. Ooh. Okay, well, I didn't get hit by the big one anyway. Let's not walk into the lava there. Ooh. Did I get... Oh, I did get winded. Oh well. Laser! Oh god. Okay, back up. I don't think I can back up enough. So. Yeah, not bad. Ooh. And big claws. Okay. I'm just nicknaming all of his attacks at this point. It's kind of bad. That time he's repostable. I'm gonna keep my target lock unless he starts doing something where I'm like this. This is laser, so because it's laser, I'm gonna unlock as much damage as I can to him here. And back off. Then relock. See how that works.
Got him! Sweet. That ember was the deciding factor there. Just that little bit of extra health was all I think I needed in order to really get over his attacks. Other than that, it was a pretty decent, just a lot of health, that's all. But we're good. We're good. GG, Demon Prince. GG. Only took me the entire hour there to get through them, but, you know, that's okay. So our path forward is over there, I would assume. Yeah, because that's just scenery. Where's his bonfire, anyway? Hello? The sea of fire is not helping with me finding the bonfire here. Well, nuts to that. Oh, it's probably right there, huh? Alright. First DLC boss down. Well, second. Second DLC, first boss down. What I wasn't demonstrating in that fight, and it probably would have been more useful if I had used it, because you can kind of use the weapon art of the Bandit's Knife out of, you know, drinking Estus and other stuff quicker, is this, Quick Step. Now, I showed this in Fair and Keep as well, but if you were to drink Estus, you can Quick Step right out of that a lot faster, and you get iframes the instant you start Quick Stepping. So I probably should have done that, but that's okay. We got a small, what kind of banner? Envoy banner. Small banner used by envoys of the great lord Gwyn in the days of yore. Face the ringed cliff and hold the banner high to summon facilitators of transport. For the pygmies who took the Dark Soul, the great lord gifted the Ring City, an isolated place at the world's end, and his beloved youngest daughter, promising her that he would come for her when the day came. So the great lord Gwyn and Guinevere in this case. So perhaps that's why she shacked up with Flame God Flan, because she knew that the pygmies would seek fire. And I don't know, this series has always been kind of open to interpretation for a lot of stuff, so that's I think showing through here in how you can interpret the situation. Let's look at Demon Prince's soul. Maybe we'll get some more info out of that. The demons, birthed from a common chaos, share almost everything between them, even the pride of their prince and his near-faded flame, so that the last demon standing may rekindle it. Interesting, very interesting. But now you see I must go, for my people at Firelink Shrine need me. Okay, so what can I buy with all these souls? That is the question. Look at all that HP I've got there. It's kind of ridiculous. I suppose I could just, I don't know, level up bigger a little more. It's not like I really... Do I need to purchase anything? I mean, other than arrows? Like, that's about it, I think. Let's see, put that away. That away. How am I doing on my arrow count, by the way? Good. Good. We're in good shape. And let's go see what Ludleth's corpse would give me for the Demon Prince's ashes, or soul, rather. Thinking of what Ludleth is at this point, which is ashes. They will give me Seething Chaos. Hurl chaos clump that seethes and explodes. Maybe it's like Lingering Flame. Upon impact, this clump of chaos seethes wildly, condenses briefly, then explodes violently. To the demons, these clumps are shreds of life. And otherwise, Demon's Scar.
This chaotic thing, the last flame kindled by the Demon Prince, is shaped like the claw marks of a demon. It is both a fiery bladed weapon and a pyromancy flame. So maybe that's what that one pyromancer chick was using to try to attack me there. I don't know. It's a possibility. I think we'll pass on both of those. And then we will see how much the Demon Prince will give me, because I think I need, like, let's see. I need like 140,000 to level up here, and that I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. 20k, so I'll be at 129. I can sell these. Are you sure it's a garb? I'm pretty sure all it is a bustier, a breastplate, if you could even call it that.
Ashen.
Okay, well, they'll give me 20k, so there's that. We'll just hold on to the rest of the souls, but like, yeah, I mean, hold on. I said I wouldn't be wearing female armor as a male, but I'm totally lying. I'm gonna cross-dress as like hell here. I mean, it doesn't look good on me because I'm sort of beef jerky, but probably look better on that lady. Speaking of beef jerky. Yeah.
Ashen for the link.
We'll just do that after every boss fight, I think.
Very well.
Not for nothing, just because. So, more vigor.
Ashen one.
Thank you. How many bosses do we have left? We've got 1, 2, 3 from the DLC and 1 for the final boss. So I need 4 of these. So we'll buy 2 more. And then we'll buy arrows. Just because. 4 of you. Thank you. And then 6 plus 99 is 105. Cool.
Ashen one.
Alright, so that's that. And I have entirely too much health at this point, although it looks like more than it probably actually is, because I mean, I had more health than this when I was playing Dark Souls 2 with my brother and his friend, but the bar didn't go nearly as far across the screen as this one does. I thought there was a Flame Stone Plate Ring +3 in the DLC there, but maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, and speaking of +3 that we never equipped here, maybe the boss fight would have gone better if I would have equipped the Ring of Favor +3. There we go. A little bit more health, a little bit more, and you can see it over there. The shield and the Sun Princess ring are ticking my HP up there. Now it's back to full. But very useful, both of those. And now we have still more health. I think the DLC also has the Life Ring +3 and the Chloranthy Ring +3. So hopefully I can find both of those and make my way through with those. As a matter of fact, I might check where the Life Ring +3 is, because it might be back in that level with all the angels. So we might be able to make some suicide runs to go get it once I lower my soul count a little bit here. Anyway, I'm gonna check on both of those. So give me 1 second. Here we go. So Dark Souls 3 Life Ring. I know where the Chloranthy Ring +3 is. Well, I have an idea anyway, I should say. It's not, what am I trying to say? It's not, Like, I know it's inside of a church of some kind, basically. So that's what I'm looking for. +3 version. The only ring in the game with existing +3 version before the Ring City DLC. Obtain a new game ++. So where in the Ring City is the Life Ring +3 there? Let's see. I thought there was one. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm mistaken. Gloranthy Ring, Steel Protection. Yeah, I think it's Ring of the Evil Eye +3 I was thinking of, because Life Ring +3 is already in the game. So, oh, that's okay. Alright, so let's go back to the Ring City, where the Demon Prince was, and see just what we can find there. I wonder if you fall down the pit where the Earthen Peak Ruins were, like when you were entering the Demon Prince boss fight. I wonder if you fall down there again, if you still live, or if you just straight up die. It'd be kind of messed up if you just died while you were doing that. Well, anyway. So how much HP does this give me anyway, out of the whole thing? About 100? You can't wear the other Ring of Favor with that, so, well, I probably should have sold that. I'll keep it in my inventory so I can sell it. I think there was another ring that I was thinking about wearing here instead of this, but I don't remember what it is now. Oh well. Extra 100 HP never hurt nobody, so I'm cool with that. Man, windy up here. Display small envoy banner. Okay. It's almost as windy as it was here, IRL, today. Which is why my dog is barking so much, I think. I'm going to check what he's barking at. Hold on. Are we going to get lambasted by more gargoyles here? Probably, since that's the Ring City down there, and the only method of travel long distances besides bonfire warping in Dark Souls seems to be by gargoyles, so... It's funny how the first time I saw these guys back in Dark Souls 1 when they were... Because they came down to take you to Anor Londo in Dark Souls 1. And I was like, holy shit, what are they going to do? Like, eat me or something in the cutscene, and then I'll end up somewhere else or something? And then, no, they just picked me up and took me. There's the Ring City. With no music cue. Anor Londo's music cue was part of the charm of it, so why not have a music cue here? Anyway, yeah, I was like, holy shit, are they going to eat me or something? And then what's going on? And then they ended up taking me to Anor Londo. Well, by now I'm just like, okay, guys, I know the drill. Go ahead, take me where I'm going. So, is it sunset or is it the dark sign? Because I see sunset there, but I get the feeling the sunset isn't real, almost. Like, it's fake, because we saw what was happening above the Ring City, where the dark sign was hung up in the air, and just, like, causing all kinds of problems and mischief. The Ring City, we've made it. Hello?
Hark. They brought thee here, did they not?
If by they you
Dost
mean
thou the gods serve, or merely that role
gargoyles.
affect?
Yeah, I only serve myself at this point.
Yes, yes, of course. How wouldst one such as thee do service to the gods?
I don't know, can you tell me?
I have intimate knowledge of thy kind. I know thy want. The dark soul, is it not?
The Dark Soul?
Why else wouldst one deign to visit this dung heap?
I don't know.
Give rest to thy falsity. I would be an ally to thee.
Okay.
Excuse you?
If it is the dark soul thou desirest, then seek Filianor's church at the base of the cliff.
Okay.
There wilt thou the sleeping princess waken.
A
Her
princess. Huh?
slumber is a deceit.
Okay.
A lid covering an overgrown privy. A prop to keep thee from the dark soul of thine desire.
I would have thought I already had the dark soul, considering how many dark sigils I have in my body.
Worry not. I am a true friend to thee. If thou art yet human, the urge will soon begin to swell, to curse the gods and bring ruin upon this accursed heap of dung.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Then again, Londor might be a part of this whole thing, and we've kind of been on a crusade to kill all of the people that I'm supposed to be lording over, so maybe there's that.
Now, yearly to Filianor's church at the base of the cliff, to rouse the sleeping princess. If thou yet the dark soul desirest.
I don't know which princess he's talking about, but I guess we could go and rouse her from her slumber. Actually, I kind of want to see if there's new dialogue from that one lady who was overlooking the very first area of the dung heap here. Or the dreg heap, rather. So we're going to go see what she says now that I've made it down there. I don't know if she'll say anything different, but I figure I made it through the dreg heap, so we'll just look. I wonder if Shield Splitter on that spear is like the stance that the longsword has, where you can just break their guard, or if it just straight up deals damage right through shields. It'd be cool if it like disabled shields all the way for the rest of the thing, but you know, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Strange little lad you are.
How do you figure?
What on earth do you see in me?
I just want to know if you have new dialogue.
Oh, if you just can't stop yourself.
I think this is the same as before.
Hear this. Far below. That from
Yeah,
time to
we've
time
seen that. I took care of that already. Actually, thank you very much. And I have the soul to prove it right here, but I can't give it to you because it's probably too powerful a thing for you to muster. I should put that stuff away before I move on. Oh, I could sell this to you. There you go. Have a ring of favor.
Keep you, at least.
Okay, so what... Let's put away the Desert Sorcerer stuff there real quick that I got. I think there's also a skirt that goes with it, but I was too busy dodging angel arrows to really bother looking. So, yeah, there's the thing. What else could I equip besides that? Oh. Guess I could take the Hornet Ring with me, if I so chose. Or the Ring of the Evil Eye. That would get me a little bit of extra stuff back. And then just equip the Life Ring for boss fights, maybe. I think that's what we'll do. I don't necessarily know that I need this right now. Well... May as well hold on to him. Why not? I think we'll put this away, though. I don't see myself reposting anything anytime soon, so... Watch me go to the next area, and then there's a bunch of enemies that I can repost there. Oh well, we'll figure it out. So I think we'll get to, like, we'll try to get to the next bonfire here. And then following that, I'll end it off for the day. There's going to be a bit of a gap between here and the next time I stream. I think the next time I stream is going to be Tuesday because I want to give myself plenty of time to work on that paper that I have to work on. So we'll probably stream next Tuesday is the next time. But once we do that, I do have some days off next Thursday, Friday, and the following Monday. So because I have those days off, I Oh. 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 Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna see what he's barking at. Huh? Oh, he's on the other side, damn it. Hold on. Yeah, I got nothing. I can't even see him. Well, that was a thing, I suppose. Let's try this instead. See if we can't sprint for cover here. Methinks the answer to that is no. Okay, so they only last a certain amount of time. Okay. I see. Also, there's skeletons. Sort of. This isn't gonna work out. Nope. I hope my souls are back there, because I don't think I'll be able to retrieve them otherwise. Not without dying really, really badly. Wonder if those apparitions have any HP. I suppose I could find out. I also don't know necessarily if the hidden body and spook actually worked there or what, but... well, we'll give it a shot anyway. So we'll go here first. And then we'll go here. I'm gonna stay here. Just for a sec. Okay. Yes, they are over here. Okay, cool. Let's get in there. Now, how do I approach this? I need to get a better look at the area, really, but I don't think I can. Without some serious... oh, hello. I probably need to, like, get over there. Well, I know where I am anyway. Yeah, I probably need to get, like, over there somehow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, oh. Get behind cover. Oh god. That's not cover. That's not cover. Okay. Can I get behind him, please? No. Well, this might... oh god. Uh-huh. Oh god. Don't roll off. Oh. They
lingered for a little longer this time. Get out. Hey, Divine Blessing. Nice. I think I cheated a little there. I don't think you were supposed to be able to go over there, but well, it worked out. Whoop. We have another friend. I should be using a the mace, but that's okay. Because the mace would be doing more damage to this guy. Not that I need to do more damage to him, because he's kind of dead anyway. What have you here? Large soul weary warrior. Okay. An ember. Thank you. Over here we have 2 more Titanite chunks. I am never going to need any more of these ever again. I think there was something over here too. Is it like right here? Yeah. Budding green blossom. Okay, cool. And then, I think that's it. You know, other than whatever might be over here. I would hide something like right here, because why the hell not? Just an NPC just kicks me off the ledge or something. The Ruin set. You will wear the Ruin helm. It's the best helmet in the game. I will not talk back to only Afro's taste with the Ruin helm. Huh, another swamp. Okay. I don't think I'll live that fall, though, so we're probably not gonna. But, I mean, if I wanted to be a crane, I suppose I could now. If I was a burb in another life, I could retain my burbness. But, alas, I was not able to remember whether I was a burb in another life. Hell, I can't even tell you if reincarnation is an actual thing. So, oh. Well, I could have just gone down here, couldn't I? Oh well. Let's get to that crystal lizard. Actually, if he just rolls himself right off the ledge, it might be okay. Oh god, no, don't roll me off the ledge. I wonder if that guy comes back. Well, whatever the crystal lizard had, it's probably not worth that much to me at this point. I mean, I'm kind of done upgrading everything, so... eh. Soul of a Crestfallen Knight, that's probably more worthwhile than whatever the crystal lizard was going to give me, because I think that's like... that's the 20k one, right? So these, I probably have enough almost to level up again. Just between those. Actually, I definitely have enough just between those to level up again, so that's a thing. And my doggo has decided to sit on the couch and co-commentate with me. So, she's laying right next to me. Or she was, now she's getting up again. Where do I go? Through here? Looks like it. Now what? A hidden blessing. Oh, probably I just go where that crystal lizard was, huh? So that's where we'll go. We'll go back down. We'll go around to where the crystal lizard was going. Or maybe this was where he was going. Well, shit, now what do I do? Oh, I didn't see this here. Aha! Now I know where I'm going. Well, I don't know where I'm going, but I...
Many of us are by the fire, forsaken, I speak of thine kind and mine. Behold this city. We are kindred, but like two eyes which gaze upon the other. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
I'm not sure what you mean there, buddy. Are you gonna attack me? No, you're not. Is this gonna attack me? No. Well, anyway. What's up, Mr. Spider Guy?
One was a wayfaring knight on an endless, forbidden search. Only the abyss granted closure, if not reunion with his beloved. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
I was gonna say, well, that sounds like Artorias, but Artorias isn't known to have taken a lover in Dark Souls 1.
Many of us are by the fire, forsaken. I speak of thine kind and mine. Behold this city. We are kindred, but like two eyes which gaze upon the other. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
I'm not really sure who you think you are, but...
One, only fear.
Okay, well... I guess we're feasting now. Oop. Yeah, I had a feeling I'd be getting pushed by something. From one of these passageways. There's you. Is there... Okay. Ow. I was gonna say there's gotta be another one, but he was on the rooftops. I'm just waiting for something to push me off here. Oop. Hello. Oh god. Ow. Ow, holy shit. Well, there's a bonfire right there, but... can't light it till these guys are dead. Okay. Well, at least we never have to deal with that giant again, if he does, in fact, respawn. Ringed inner wall. This is probably a shortcut of some kind, yep. We have two ways to go. We have whatever's in here. Should have seen that coming. Oh well. Hollow gem. Whatever's in the other way. Curse buildup. No, it wasn't from those. Could have possibly been from that guy that was glowing there. Ooh. Number. So this is the right path, the way forward. All right. Where do you think you're going? Oh, shit. Alright, well he was just trying to make me chase him down, wasn't he? Why is that still there? He wants me to chase him into a darn ambush. That's what this is. We'll let the curse buildup go away a little, and then we'll be good. I'm gonna do this maybe. Of course, that built up my curse buildup thing, but that should give me a little bit of extra temporary resistance. 2 curse, because I don't feel like getting cursed all the way through here. That would be just a shame. Of course, here's the thing. Thus far in the game, I haven't found a way to cure curse or reduce curse buildup. And that's bad, because that means that every time you get into a fight with something that can give you curse, you're forced to wait patiently until that curse bar down there runs out. Before moving on, or at least runs down a little bit before moving on. And that is not good game design, because it forces me to wait for things instead of getting things done like I should be getting done. Cool sword. Can I have it? Those guys were interesting. Looks like a lizard man. Sort of. But he doesn't have the long neck. Oh, hello. He has a friend. Pew. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, don't know what the point of that was, but sure. Crazy freaking clerics. Sometimes I understand why Patches hates them. Only sometimes, though. Most of the time, they're not really that big of a deal. Am I gonna have to deal with both of you at the same time? No. Shit. Dead. Now, there's more than two. Okay, so hitting them from the front seems to be the best way to deal with them. Well, sort of. Oh god. And that heals them. Great. Well, alrighty then. I could probably go down there. First, let's see if this leads down there. I don't think there's anything. Oh, okay, well. Oh, that's just unfair. That's not a thing. Oh god, ow. I don't know where you are, cleric, but I'm gonna run away from that other guy.
getting any closer? Probably not. Titanite chunk. Oh, well. It's one of those guys again. Lost fruit, thank you. Over here we have... I'm just running around everything at this point. I'm like, I don't need to fight you. Whoa. Invaded by Seeker of the Spurn. I don't know who Seeker of the Spurned is, but he needs to fuck right off. I'll get backstabbed by him in a second, I'm sure. Ooh, Titanite chunks, thank you. Wasn't Alva the Seeker of the Spurned? Huh. Well, there's a thought. I don't think I need to be over here, though. Oh, well, there he is. Justice 8. I'm not too keen on that. Hold on, let's go see what's down those stairs first. I mean, you know, besides that one big dude who was trying to melt me. Oh, that's where you were, you cheeky bugger. So, do one of those, and we'll do one of these. Actually, I didn't check what was up the stairs either, did I? Guess I should go do that too. Hello?
Speak thee the name of God, thine own God, if thou canst recall.
I have a god? Gwyn.
Ah, then thou'st not forgotten. Perhaps 'tis why we may converse. I am known as Shira, servant to the Princess Filianor.
So Filianor is the princess we're waking up. Okay.
They who are ken to God's name are surely ken to the terrors of the dark.
Well, I only know it because the Demon Prince talked about it, I think.
I bid thee
actually, the
take not
banner
from the
did.
Princess her peace or rest. As the fire waneth, does she lie by the dark, all for the sake of man.
So she's like dusk, basically.
Thou'st a kind heart.
Are you
Speak
sure?
to a captive such as I. It is no surprise thou rememberest our God.
So what would you have me do?
May I ask thee a kindness? Perhaps thou'st beheld the lone dragon that inhabited this city. Nadir is his name.
No, I did not.
And the arch-dragons are his forebears.
Oh,
He
okay.
once railed against the dark, but was by dark afflicted. Now here, returned, he remaineth, to watch over the sleeping princess, true to the old accord.
Okay.
And yet, I would have thee put the dragon to rest, before
Why?
the dark consumeth him, and his vows are forgot.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not? I got nothing better to do.
I offer my sincerest gratitude, thou who art ken to God's name. Please, take this.
Sacred Chime of Filianor.
I have asked a thing most terrible of thee. May this token of thanks be of aid.
Well, it would if I was a faith build, but I'm not,
I
so...
beg of thee, put the great dragon to rest, afore the dark consumeth him and his vows are forgot.
So we have a side quest? Is there such a thing in a Dark Souls game? Where we have to fight and defeat Midir now. Alright, cool. I'm sure he'll be a pain in the ass, because he's a dragon, and dragons in Dark Souls DLCs are always a pain in the ass to deal with. So, yeah. I don't know what you got going on with your head there, man, but I don't want any part of it. Lost fruit, thank you. Oh my god, okay. No, thank you. Large silver crest fallen. No. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Run. Ow. Dark gem. I don't know what's going on, but I need to be out of here. Random fly people. Alright. Bigger fly people. Biggest fly person. Why does this DLC just make me, like, run the fuck away from every... Oh my god, you've got to be kidding. Yeah, I'm ow. Oh god. Ooh, okay. Well, I need to heal up a little. Hold on. Just kill him before he goes back to summoning his things, please. Thank you. Soulweary Warrior. A Hidden Blessing. More Titanite chunks. Me healing. I kind of want to explore the rest of this swamp, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, eh. Do I really need to? That was kind of the issue that I had at the end of Artorias of the Abyss, too, in that DLC. By the end of it, I was kind of like, is anything here really worth me getting it? Because, I mean, if I need it, then I'll just look online and be like, oh, I could use that next time I play. Oh, God. I don't know what that was, but I don't want any part of it. I probably need to go, like, in there. So that's where we're going to... So that's where we're going to go. Or I could get out of the swamp and just get my bearings here real quick. That would probably be better for me. Ooh. Titanite chunk. So there's that there. Building. There's that there. Building there. And then there's whatever is past there. This isn't going to last very long, but that's okay. We'll see what we can do. Oh, God. Clean Titanite. What is shaking? Ba-da-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Oh, shit. That didn't work how I wanted it to. Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? So we have... I'm going to go over here first. Then we'll go in there and we'll see what we can find. And then we'll, I don't know, try to go the other way. This is a wide open area. I think I see more Ranged City Knights over there. Who probably want me dead. As a matter of fact, there's no probably about it. They definitely want me dead. So... souls. Whatever that's supposed to be. Clerics. Thing that's gonna get me killed. Church Guardian Shiv. Oh, he doesn't like me for getting that. Oh boy. Hello, Puppet. Young White Branch. Oh god. 3 of them? Really? Really? That's your idea of good treasure?
Hello. Okay, fine. Be that way. Oh god. Titanite chunk. Whoa, okay. Fine, don't blame me when it happens. Goodbye, little flies. So I guess the direction we're supposed to go in is back here. So that's where we'll go. Ow. No, leave me alone. Okay, regain stamina. Go. Alright. Yeah. Sure, why not? What is that noise? I really don't care what that is, to be honest with you. But there is a flame over here, which could mean good things or bad, depending on how you look at it. There's that noise again. Oh. I think we found a shortcut. Yep. Thank you. Oh, it wasn't a shortcut. It was just whatever this is supposed to be. More prism stones. How do we get up there? Oh, I see. So probably if you ran to the right or something, you'd end up here somehow. Can I get back up now, or am I stuck here? I think I'm stuck here. Well, nuts to that. Oh, I can't use a homeward bone. Wonder why not. Too close to the enemies? I don't think that's a requirement. Can I get this? White preacher head. So I guess since the game doesn't want me to, you know, get back to the bonfire, we'll just explore the swamp. Why the hell not? Go up here. Yeah, you have entirely too much health. Okay. Can you not, please? Well, since I'm over here, I might as well go and collect whatever these little guys are circling around. The creature's right arm. Okay, then. Sure. Then we can get this. Ringed Knight Straight Sword. Cool. Is that the one that, Oh. I could have gone right over here. Now I feel dumb. Is that the one that those knights were using there? Well, let's find out. Straight sword wielded by the ring knights, the arms of early men were forged in the abyss, and betray a smidgen of life. For this reason, the gods cast a seal of fire upon these swords and those who possessed them. Okay, cool, and I can equip it. That's cool. It's a little longer than my long sword, and then... Ah, very nice. That's beautiful. And I bet you can use their attacks with that. Cool sword! Might have to use it. Don't know if it's any good, but, you know. It's alright. See if we can use it against something that's weak to fire or something like that. We have a lot of souls, so since I apparently can't Homeward Bone here, I'm gonna equip the Ring of Sacrifice. This one. And then just, I don't know, go from there. I wonder why we can't Homeward Bone. That is a little bit weird, isn't it? So this is the way... Okay. Oh, there's something over here. What is... I'll bet you that's Midir. Well, about him. Titanite scale, where does this go? Oh, okay, hello. Even a sword or... No, that's okay, I'm good, thanks. I can't really deal with this right now. Because I'm dying. Yep, I'm dying. Okay, so that bonfire that I just lit, is that my checkpoint or what? I don't know, but I will have more Estus if it is my checkpoint, and if it's not, I can just teleport to it, so that's cool. I don't know why I couldn't use a Homeward Bone there. But oh well. So we'll go get my souls. Actually, we don't have to because it's there, and this is my checkpoint. Cool. I feel like this might be a good stopping point, to be honest with you. I think we'll do just that. We'll go level up, and then we'll, maybe we'll level up that straight sword that I got, too. I don't know how useful it'll be, because I don't know how weak to fire the rest of the bosses in this area are, but, you know. It seems like a cool sword, so why not use it? Let's see, what do I have here? Entirely too many souls, so I might as well use some of them. There's 20k right there. This one probably gives me a lot. 20k, yep. Use both of those, and that gets me, what? 20k. And that will get me 16k, so I'll probably have enough to level up after these two. Level up twice. Let's see.
Ashen
Oh, yeah.
for the link. Very then take.
Plenty. Cool.
Ashen one.
Thank you. So now let's, I'll level up that sword. Well, let me sell a couple of things first, actually, because there's prism stones that I don't need and other things, so... Well, is there other things? I don't think so. Well, these young light branches, yeah. Oops. Here's the preacher's right arm. The desiccated right hand of a white-faced locust that rose from an abyssal swamp that happens to perform as a catalyst for sorcery. Oh, it just so happens. The white-faced locusts are meant to beckon men to the dark with sermons, but most of them are unable to think past their own stomachs, the unruly mob. I think that's the first time they used an exclamation point in a Dark Souls description. That's pretty cool. Use the souls to weave a sharp branch to fillet prey. Well, they did that to me once. That's no good. And how about this chime? Sacred chime blessed by the Princess Filianor, matriarch of the church. Filianor's favor knows no boundaries, and this sacred chime expands the range of vicinity-affecting miracles that heal, cure, or provide other enhancements. And you can pray for favor by healing HP very slowly for a duration of time, affects caster and those in vicinity. That's different from most chimes. Most chimes do not offer
AoE replenishment healing like that, like over time. So that's a cool thing. Okay, so that dude that we saw at the very beginning of the Ring City was a preacher. Okay. An empty head of a white-faced locust that rose from Abyssal Swamp. The white-faced locusts are meant to beckon, blah, 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 but most of them are unable to think past their own stomachs. Someone must rise to the occasion and restore the path of righteousness. Perhaps that someone is you. Did you not arise from the abyss, and did you not resist drowning in the age of fire? Locusts and men are kindred spirits. I don't know about that. How of the company of knights who were sent to the Ring City on an old king's orders? The knights sought the Dark Soul, but were so soundly crushed they had little choice but to swear themselves to the Judicator Giant. The ill-fated company was later immortalized in a dark fable, inspiring the aspect of certain golems with whom their name lived on. So that's where the Ruin Sentinels came from, apparently. Interesting. I can appreciate the fact that they're reconnecting the lore now, because in some cases it seemed like they, in Dark Souls 3's vanilla I should say, it seemed like they were just throwing the lore out there because they could, rather than to try to connect it to the lore of the entire game. But now it seems like they're connecting it all back together a little bit, so that's cool. Okay, thank you.
Ashen Motron.
Let's upgrade that sword. See how much it takes to upgrade there. Hopefully it's Titanite, not, you know, Twinkling Titanite. Oh, you. I don't have enough Twinkling Titanite for this shit. Well, you know, that giant didn't seem to come back. So... hold on. How does that sword do? Let's see. Dark Souls 3. Ringed City. Straight sword. Here we go. How do this sword? Can't be infused or buffed. Weapon art is parryable. Oh, that's interesting. Upgrades show 210 with BD scaling. That's kind of eh. I don't know if I mean, it's a cool looking sword, but you consider the fact that it does 210 damage with B scaling, and my long sword does, well, it's 203, but it does get ridiculous scaling off of my dex. My dex is higher than my strength, so I'd be forced to use the Ring City sword two-handed mostly, and that might not be worthwhile to me. So we'll leave it. We'll put it in the box. It's kind of a shame. It looked like a really cool sword. So we'll put that away. Along with all of this stuff. And that stuff, since I'm not going to use it. We'll put this away too, because I think that will come more in handy when we get the +3 variant. So that's the thing. I suppose I could equip like the Knight's Ring to increase the damage that I do a little bit. Eh, it's okay. Alright. So that's going to do it for this episode of Dark Souls 3, the Stream Edition. We got decently far. We got through the remainder of the Dreg Heap. We beat the Demon Prince, and we made it probably a decent way through the Ring City. I don't know. It seemed like we got fairly far. We didn't go bother with Alva the Spurned over there, but if it was Alva, I'm pretty sure it was Alva, but, you know, whatever. We'll deal with that knight that killed us down there, and Midir, and many more challenges, I'm sure, on the next episode of the Dark Souls 3 Stream Edition. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate everyone who comes out to the stream. Conquer, thank you for being here as always. And I appreciate everyone who watches on YouTube as well. I will see you next time. Take care, everybody.